Well, drums have traditionally played a central role in African social life, and a local artist will be showcasing her talents on the drum during the upcoming Savannah Juneteenth Fine Arts Festival.
And this morning, Temakha is joining Kyle in Forsyth Park to share details about her musical offerings this week and show how she is using the healing power of ancestral rhythms and storytelling.
I say.
And we are joined by Temakha. We're in Forsyth Park here, right in front of the band shell, where she will be performing on Saturday as part of the Juneteenth Fine Arts Festival. Also leading a drum circle on Juneteenth itself coming up on Thursday. But we are pleased to have you here with us. We've got you. You've got a captive audience here. They're all sitting here going to enjoy learning a little bit more about the instrument. In fact, two instruments, your voice and the drums combined, as we got to hear. Let's start at the very beginning. How did you get involved in this?
Well, you know, Kyle, I feel the drum really called me. And as I learned more about my history, I could understand why that call was so important, because the drum is so central to African culture. And it's so central to every one of us who's walking around who has a heartbeat. So I'm really grateful to be a part of it. And it's been about 6 years that I've mastered being able to drum and be able to sing at the same time. So it's been a really great journey.
Let's talk about that, the drum as a central piece of life, but socially, culturally, when it comes to African heritage, and that's really kind of what you're bringing into this Juneteenth Fine Arts Festival. Give us an idea of kind of how you use that to tell your story, to tell any kind of story, you know, using the rhythms.
Absolutely. So I think the biggest part about my approach to drumming and to music is using it as a tool and an instrument for medicine, and realizing that it's so important that we're authentic in our approach. So in my approach to the drum, it's an opportunity for me to let go and to really receive and to really dive deep into my creativity and allow it to see where it takes me. So I can show you.
Yeah, I was just going to say, give me an example.
So it's a tool to communicate, of course. So when we're drumming together, when there's more drums together, we will have a break so we know when to shift without someone saying anything, right? So it goes a little something like this. That allows us to segue through different rhythms, different opportunities to go through different songs and really celebrate together.
How much do you take from, whether it's traditional rhythms, or do you listen to other things, do you hear other things, or do you just let the drum kind of speak to you, or kind of what comes out of the heart? How do you pick up what you're trying to play?
It's a little bit of both. So my drum has a dinkra symbol on it that says, it means I have heard and kept it. Right? So I honor my history, I honor the songs that I hear, the wisdom that I gather, the melodies, the rhythms, but I also allow my creativity to have full fun when I'm approaching the drum.
You got original songs, one that you were going to perform a bit of for us that you're doing here on the stage on Saturday?
Yes. So my original song from my debut project, which is entitled The Remedy, this song is called Energy. I'll be performing it with my set, with my band on Saturday, and I can give you a taste of how that one goes.
Yeah, just give us a sample.
A circle in with the yang, giving, receiving, losses and gains, joy and some pain, sunshine and rain, beginnings to endings. I shade to the way that the energy don't never die, energy don't never die, energy will never die.
And that's just a snippet. Again, she's performing on a Saturday. You also do the drum circles, which I think is fascinating, because we were joking. I'm like, I have rhythm. I'm not sure that I can utilize the rhythm when other people are around me, but you teach, you help them out, and you kind of go through the instruction process. So from the beginning, what's the first thing that you kind of teach people a little bit about the drum?
Really, before we even get to the drum, I do my best to teach that the spaces that I curate are safe spaces for us to explore. Because a lot of times people are so bent up and thinking too much, and it gets in the way of you allowing your spirit to play. So I do my best to create a space where everyone feels seen, felt, and heard, because I know what it feels like to just be seen and not listened to. So I do my best to create that space. And when we're drumming, again, it's just exploration, but also deep listening. So one of my rules in the circle is no solos, meaning you don't play solo that no one can hear you, and then you don't get so lost in your own world that you forget that you're a part of a greater community. So. And
the drum circles, once Juneteenth is done, you're going to be back to doing that on a regular basis?
On a monthly basis, if not more.
Okay.
And guests who would like to sign up for that can definitely go to my website, temakha.com, and check the calendar to know when those will be starting back up.
And you have drums and other percussion instruments if people don't already have something quite this nice to bring along with them?
Yes, I do. All are welcome. Only thing I ask that you bring is an open heart.
It should be fun. What are you looking forward to the most about being a part of the festival?
Being a part of the festival itself is an honor. Being able to perform with my band and really share these remedies and these experiences that I've had with myself and exploring my creativity, being able to share that with my community is what I'm most thrilled about, what I'm most grateful about.
All right, again, performing here at the Band Shell on Saturday as part of the Juneteenth Fine Arts Festival and the Drum Circle in Daffin Park, and that's coming up on Juneteenth itself. I'm going to let you play us out, and thank you so much for being with us. Of course, as we get you ready, looking ahead to the weekend, even on a Tuesday, we got to get you out the door today as well. So let's get you over to First Alert meteorologist Andrew Gordon to see what is in store for us today.